Is this the best a man can get?
The new ad cuts to the idea of what it means to be a man, tweaking Gillette's tagline to take a stand against toxic masculinity. Online, the ad quickly racked up millions of views and a backlash. Actor James Woods tweeted about the razor company jumping on the, quote, "Men are horrible" campaign. In London, TV personality Piers Morgan added his voice.
Men are fed up with this. They are fed up with being told how awful we are all day. We're fed up with it, sorry.
Soon, customers who don't like mixing politics with smooth chins started chucking their razors.
Tension is the oxygen of marketing. If you want to be out there, you have to pick a side. And that's just the way
Former ad executive Tony Chapman says Gillette expected a backlash. He says the way the ad confronts the brand's history is brilliant.
You know, clean-shaven face is your pathway to having sex and getting kissed by beautiful women. They felt they had permission to play there. And in doing so, they're taking a very hard pivot for the brand. And with that comes both risk and reward.
It's pretty smartly done, eh?
Author Rachel Giza is skeptical when companies take up a social cause. But she says the one they've chosen speaks volumes.
The fact that this ad exists suggests that this critique and rethink about masculinity has become so much a part of the cultural conversation that a company thinks that an ad like this will resonate with men.
Gillette is just the latest in a string of brands to challenge customers. When Nike launched a campaign around NFL player Colin Kaepernick, customers set their shoes on fire. But
if you follow their share price, their sales, the affinity for the brand, all of these things have been very positive since they made that move.
Believe in something.
In fact, in the quarter Nike released the Kaepernick ads, sales rose 10%.
To act the right way.
And while the new Gillette campaign is rubbing some men the wrong way, Chapman says the company is actually targeting women who make the majority of household purchases. Eli Glasner, CBC News, Toronto.
Let's pick up on that, about that female purchasing power. Women in Canada account for 60% of primary shoppers, and women drive up to 80% of all consumer spending. That includes their influence over other people's purchases. Now, it's worth mentioning that Gillette has been steadily losing its market share from 70% to less than half. It's partly because they're now competing with shaving club subscriptions, for one, and more men are keeping their beards.